For anyone who still needs convincing that Witness Protection is actually not a good removal spell, they've gone ahead and made our 4/4 into a 1/1, okay, but then we're going to force them to connive, also forcing them to pitch a non-land card to get that counter on their Hypnotic Grifter, in which we will go ahead and play our Quick Draw Dagger and still eat it. So a removal spell that gives your opponent a creature is still not that great at the end of the day. Hello Daily Drafters, today is Wednesday, May the 4th, and thanks for joining me for today's Daily Draft. Let's hop into our 6th draft here of the new format Streets of New Capenna. If you are a subscriber, thanks so much for choosing to spend part of your day here with me today, and if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that red subscribe button attached to or underneath this video. We are on the race to 100, and we'd love each and every one of you to help us get there. I think at the time of recording we're at 88 or so subscribers. Would love to reach 100 triple digits. Big moment for the channel, and we'd love to have all of you on board. If this is your first time here with Daily Draft, we draft here once every single weekday morning until like 2 months into the set when things get boring. Then we go to 2 times a week. And if you're just interested in a ton of drafts with the set, we are here for you. So let's take a look at this pack one pick one here. We have a lot of good options, lots of good gold cards here, lots of blue-black to be honest. But you know what? I'm not sure any of them hold a candle to Inspiring Overseer. I mean, Rocco's pretty good, but I don't think I want to be taking many of these gold cards very early when there's just the best common in the set sitting right here in a good color that I like so far. So I'm just going to take the Overseer. And I mean, if you wanted to go down some crazy multicolored good stuff thing from the beginning, you could take the other cards, but we're just taking Overseer here. So now we're looking at other white cards. We have Hold for Ransom, which I haven't played much of, but I think it's going to be pretty good in the format. It's probably what I'm taking here. Don't need guidance. Lackey's very good. I have liked blue-white as a color pair. Grizzly Sigil's been okay, but black-white isn't really a deck. Security Rocks doesn't really go with our first picks enough, but it's like okay, it's fine, I guess. So I think I'm just going to land on the Hold for Ransom here and take the removal spell. Stay in white. Okay, so now we have Illuminator of Virtuoso. 2 mana, 1/1 double strike. Whenever it becomes a target of spell you control, it connives. It's pretty good if you have some combat tricks and things. But I think it's kind of a card you want. I don't know if this is like a good enough to try to build around it. I do see Civil Servant here, and this card is very, very good. It's impressed me a ton so far. There is Obscura Storefront, so I think it's between Servant and Storefront here. I don't think I want to lean into Buy Your Silence this early. So I think I'm going to take the Civil Servant and kind of see if white and or green ends up being open for us. So now there's Mayhem Patrol. And Mayhem Patrol is one of the better red aggressive cards in the format. But again, red-white is not a deck. And I think we have 3 white cards right now. So I'd very likely want to be white. Plasma Jockey's been very good too. I don't really want any of these green cards. At least not right now. And there is Quick Draw Dagger. And in a white-based creature deck, Quick Draw Dagger has been very good. 3 mana removal. And then you still are left with the 1 mana equipment that gives +1/+1. So it's just pretty good. So I think I'm going to land on Quick Draw Dagger here over any of these mediocre green cards and then moving into red. So I think I like green-white so far. And then we see Elegant Entourage, 4 mana 4/4, which is already great. And then whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, another target creature you control gets +1/+1 and trample until end of turn. Really like to see that here. Wouldn't mind taking Skybridge Towers. If this wasn't here, I think I would land on Skybridge Towers in case we want to go Bant, splashing a blue card or something. Or I guess Brokers, in case we want to go Brokers, splashing a blue card. Fencer has been okay in a very, very heavy creature deck, but I'm not sure I'd want to take it this early, not knowing what our creature count's going to be. But let's take Elegant Entourage here and see if green-white can be open for us. All right. First Gathering Throng is going to be great. This card is really, really good if you can get at least 3. 2 is like okay. Wouldn't mind a Cabaret Courtyard, but I've actually gone down on these fixing lands so far because I'm so highly incentivized to be just 2 colors in this format. It's kind of a trick in this format so far that I've seen of, oh, it's a 3-color format. Go and be 3 colors everywhere. Every deck I've tried that has been 3 colors has not succeeded very well. And if you can just get a low-to-the-ground creature, good removal deck like this, so far, you just smash all those decks that are struggling with their mana early and playing a bunch of tap lands. So that's why I'm going to land on where I will. Take the streets, like an overrun, but that doesn't give trample. So I don't like it because it doesn't give trample. Most wanted. Don't think so. Run out of town, Skybridge Towers, Adjudicators. I guess we could take Adjudicators as a way to fix for itself. With this style of deck, I'd like to be very, very heavy creature count and probably not splashing except for like a crazy bomb. Like if we open Falco Spara or something. So I'm going to take Adjudicators because it can splash for itself. Naya is a deck. Or Cabaretti is a deck. So Racer's Ring could help us splash red if we find something really good. Maestros and Obscura, probably not the ones we want. So I'm going to take the Racer's Ring here. Skybridge Towers, Broker's Hideout. I think I'm going to go with Broker's Hideout here over Glittermonger. Probably just over Skybridge Towers. I think I'm going to take the Broker's Land. Butler. We do have 1-2 so far, but I don't think you're going to end up with enough multicolored creatures to give this double strike enough. If you do, it's great, but otherwise, I guess we'll just take Guidance. Maybe we play it. I don't know. This card seems fine. Obscura Storefront. In case we need to go into Obscuria for some reason. Revelation of Power is a combat trick versus Broken Wings. I'm going to land on the combat trick. I'm trying to go... I'll just pass the black card. Trying to go a little bit more white heavy here. We have Entourage and Servant leaning us toward green. I'm not putting much weight into Adjudicators this early. And Shattered Seraph, sure. Okay, let's see what we open here. And now we are white-green because we opened Vivian on the Hunt. Yeah, don't even need to look at anything else. So it's a 6-mana 4 loyalty Planeswalker. +2, sack a creature if you do search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sack's creature mana value. Put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. It's not actually that great. Honestly, you just want to minus this one, make some rhinos, and if you keep doing that, you can get 4 rhinos out of the deal. 6 mana, create 4 4/4s. That's fine. Same with the +1. You can find a bunch of creatures in your deck. So, yeah.
There's something
going to take Vivian here.
feral about this city. I like it.
Okay, Vivian. All right, so now we have Civil Servant, Prize Fight, and Kaldaya Strong Arm. All of which I like. I think I'm going to take the Servant here. How many citizens do we have? 3 so far. This will be number 4. We'll probably end up with more. Green-white has a lot of citizens as it wants. So we're going to take the nice 2-drop. And then Jewel Thief. Yeah. Take as many Jewel Thieves and as many Inspiring Overseers as you can find. I mean, I'd love to have a Gathering Throng here. But you just can't take it over Jewel Thief. This is by far and away the best card in the pack. So we're taking Jewel Thief. And then we see Lagrella, which could be splash worthy. So this card is super, super confusing. It's a 3-mana 2/3, and you can exile a creature that they control and or a creature that you control. And then when Lagrella leaves the battlefield, those creatures go back under their owner's control, except yours comes with 2+1/+1 counters on it. It reads like it could be a board wipe where you just wipe the whole board, but it's not exactly how it works. So it's between that and the Botanical Plaza's Backup Agent, Ominous Parcel, but I think I'm going to take Lagrella. I think it's good enough to consider splashing here. Now we've got Killshot, Sky Crier, By Your Silence, Rock's Pummeler. I don't think we're going Obscura. I'd like to lean towards playing creatures, so... Oops. This is a citizen somehow. It's a bird citizen. Okay. I think I'm going to take that and lean a little bit lower on the curve than Rock's Pummeler. Because a 2-mana 1/1 lifelink flyer is not bad. If we can find a way to put some counters on it and stuff, it's going to end up being pretty good. Patch Up, no thanks. Most Wanted, no thanks. Another Quick Draw Dagger, I guess. I don't know if we'll play 2, but I'm not playing any of the other cards in that pack. So we're at 9 creatures, which is weird. I'm going to put this in the sideboard for now, but remember that we have it in case we find something crazy that's red. Another's bar is Adjudicators. Refuse to yield. I mean, it's nice with like Skycrier or something, but I think we're just going to take another Adjudicators here. Had some good late game. Third Dagger, a Gilded Pinions, or a Rocks Pummeler. I might just go with Rocks Pummeler over... Well, Gilded Pinions has actually been pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to take the Gilded Pinions here. I think we could find access to a Rocks Pummeler if we want it. Here's another Skycrier, not bad. Goes well with Quick Draw Dagger as well with these Skycriers. So, would love to get 2 more Throngs if we can find them. Koldiah Strongarm came back. I'd love to see that. This is a really good blitz card. I almost always find myself blitzing the Strongarm, which is fine. We're now at 12 creatures with a whole pack left, so that's good. Riveteers, Mountain Forest. I don't think that's for us. Observer. Maybe we end up with enough citizens to play Observer. I don't think we're playing Initiate, so we'll just put Observer into the deck here. And I don't want any of these. Maybe we have to play a By Your Silence, but I'd hope not to. And Disdainful Stroke. Alright, what do we got here? Nope. Broker's Charm. Okay. Rafine's Informant has been quite good. Better than Attended Socialite in my opinion. There's a Cabaret Courtyard. But we're not really looking to splash red. Broker's Charm, let's see. So it's kind of like a bite or destroys an enchantment, which can be good in certain situations, or just draws 2 cards. I'm not sure how much I want to be splashing. For me, I think Lagrella is strong enough to splash, and these kind of splash themselves. So for that reason, I think I'm actually going to go with Rafine's Informant. We don't want to stretch our mana too much. All we have is a Broker's Hideout right now, and we want to be pretty straightforward with the creature. So that's why I'm going to take Informant over that so far. Corpse Explosion. That's a pretty good one, but not for us. So we've got Guidance, Gardener, Hold for Ransom. Probably going to land on Hold for Ransom here. The idea is that we have them dead before they can really afford to pay 7 to free their creature. And if they do, we get another card out of the deal. What's our curve looking like? It's looking okay in the 2-drop slot. This is another Citizen, though. I think I'll take this. Maybe Gardener comes back, but I'm not sure we can count on that. Warm Welcome. We have 14 creatures. Going to be pretty good. 3 mana, 1/1 at instant speed that gets a creature into your hand. There's also Speakeasy Server, and I think I'm actually going to land on that one because of the amount of creatures we have. Gains us some life. It's a flyer. It's got evasion. There's another Broker's Charm, but we do have 2 Hold for Ransoms already as removal, as well as a By Your Silence if we need it. So I'm going to take the flyer because we need to be able to push through that last bit of damage. Now I've got Attended Socialite, High-Rise Sawjack. I think it's between these 2 here. I don't think we need the Parcel. I guess I'm going to take the Sawjack. We have a good amount of flyers already. 1, 2, 3... this to give it, so we may not need the protection, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Sawjack here. Halo Scarab, I guess. Nothing else is making the cut. Not Initiate. Yeah, this is the only thing that might even make our deck. No. Cabaret, Riveteers. No, if this was Brokers, either one of these, that'd be great. I don't think we're playing any of these cards here. Nope, not brokers again. Now I wish I would have taken the 2-drop instead of the previous Sawjack, but we might be able to play 2. So we did not get there on Gathering Throngs, unfortunately. Paragon, Briefcase, 2-mana 1/1. Sacrifice it for a man of any color. I don't think that's good enough. Mayhem Patrol. It's a really late Mayhem Patrol. Yeah, don't think we're playing any of these. Guidance. I doubt we're definitely not playing 2. Do not put this card in your deck. Take a Shield Mate here. It's kind of where we ended up. So, got a few cuts to make, but that's all right. We have a little bit of late game to help us with double adjudicators, Vivian, and Speakeasy server, things like that, as some flyers late. So, don't think Social Climbers for us, or really anyone. Probably cut one of these guidances already. All right, let's see here. We'll cut probably... So our only way of fixing right now is Broker's Hideout. We do have these 2 to fix, but then we have to take some turns off early to do that. To help cast Lagrella. We can probably get away with 2 in a Broker's Hideout. See what else we can cut. We're at 9, 10, 16, so we'd need something like that. Still with 3 cuts. Want to lean very heavy on creatures, so I think this is just too expensive. I'm not sure we can afford it in our deck. Do we want a combat trick? Probably. Seems fine. I'd like to keep all of our creatures. What's our citizen count? 9? I think that's okay enough to run Angelic Observer. Halo Scarab could be a cut, but again, we're at 17 creatures and I don't really want to go much lower than that. I don't know how much we're going to be like holding up 3 mana. So we can get rid of one of these. And I think Gilded Pinions would be good to push through some damage here. And Rafine's Guidance, that's probably not good enough. I haven't seen this in play yet. It seems like it could be good. I mean, you just keep casting it from your graveyard when you run out of action to give your things +1/+1. But I'm just gonna cut the Guidance here. And we end up like this with 3 blue sources for a Lagrella, and then these can kind of fix themselves if we don't find one of those blue sources. Then we have 7 and 7, which is really like 8. And we have no double pips anywhere until Vivian, and by then hopefully we have 2 green. So even the mana in this is a little bit sketchy, right? We have 8 white and 8 green, and that's the majority of our deck, and we only have 3 blue for these cards here, but that's why you want to lean a little bit more on the 2 color side than on the 3 color side to make sure that all these things can survive. So we'll hop into the queue here, see how this deck does. So this is awkward. We don't have a white, so we can't even play Civil Servant on 2. But we have a lot of white sources in the deck, and we can definitely play Entourage on 4. I'm going to keep it and hope we don't draw more white cards is what I'm going to hope. Rafine's Informant, okay. Yeah, there's more white cards. And at least it's a card we can play. Probably just going to trade it off if they let us. Yeah, I know they got their value, but I don't want to take 3 again. That's what I thought. I was going to say Echo Inspector is probably coming next. pitching whack. Well, they don't know that we're white, but we don't really know that we're white either. Can't block it, so go ahead. What do you got now? Nothing. Here's white. Alright, do we get down another creature, or do we just hold this for ransom now? I think I'm going to get down the creature because this one... this one can get +1/+1 and then tap this one to get in. If we draw another white, we can hold for ransom whatever they play, but let's see if they kill something here. No, not quite, but... Quick draw dagger, that's not bad. So let's play Civil Servant. Give it here. And then we'll get in. We will tap this. And now they're a little low. We got a little lifelink in there, so... Let's see what they got. Got a 3/4 flyer and a 3/3 flyer. And do they put it somewhere else? Yes. Okay. We still have Quick Draw Dagger, which can be pretty good for us. Probably going to hold something for ransom next turn. Okay. Got another play. Okay. So we're just going to hold that for ransom. That's a pretty easy decision for us here. And then do we win if we Gilded Pinions? So we technically have 5 mana, so we can do this and then equip, give it flying, +1/+1. Yeah, either way, we had a good board there, so. Yep. Green, white, straight ahead, straightforward, even if we missed a couple of early plays. Works. Alright, so I think we're keeping this one. We can at least cast Overseer, and then we won't get run over because we can hold things for ransom if we need to. Probably gonna have to go get a green with this. And then we'll only have 2 blue sources left in the deck, but that's okay. Gotta make sure we can cast our spells. The Sky Crier on 2, most likely. Halo Scarab, okay. Am I okay trading this? Yeah, I think so. Well, this is a citizen, so it does decrease the cost for Observer here, which I'm going to hold off for at least a turn for that reason. So let's try to get in. Gain that life. This does hold that back, and then we can use this to tap it next turn because it's a citizen. And then next turn, if this survives, we can play this for 4 mana. That's why I'm going to do it like this. I mean, they have some sort of interaction here. But they didn't use it. Alright, they got their mana. We're obviously not blocking. Enters with a shield counter, but that's okay. I think we just do this here, and then we attack with this, give it lifelink. But this prevents the damage, right? Remove it instead. So I doubt we get lifelink. Let's try. It's early in the format. Let's see how this interaction works. So does shield counters prevent lifelink? Well, we're never going to find out. We can just hold this thing for ransom next turn, too. Seems fine to me. And no blocks. We know they have a trick for this thing, and we're gaining some life here, so no need to. Echo Inspector. Does it get a counter? It does. So probably going to have to hold that for ransom here now. Okay, and then probably high-rise Sawjack. We can trade this plus a trick for the Scarab. Let's get in and tap this one. Still gaining some life, and then play this here. I mean, we're under no pressure. We could take 6 and still be totally fine. Because we have another removal spell on the back to get rid of whatever they want to. Like, if they attack with both of these, then we can remove something on their side, attack with everything again, and then they'll be at, like, 3. So, yeah, no pressure to block here. Yeah, so they're going to hold that one back. Makes sense. Interesting here. So we know they have a trick, and they're likely just holding this back to use that trick. I don't want to use hold for ransom on it, though. So all we have to do is just attack with this, put them to 8, play a 4/4. This can't attack or block. Or we could just do that now on the Halo Scarab and get him with everything. Why don't we just do that? Oh, well that's brutal. And they still have a combat trick up? Who plays this? Counter target spell unless it pays 2. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna make them... Just gonna make them burn their turn here. Uh-oh, does it give a reach? Whoops. Okay. Gives flying, so not even reach. Yeah, you did it. At least we got the trick out of their hand, though. Really? Make disappear? Alright. Okay, take 4. Disciplined Duelist. Yeah, that's an ugly one to see. Just in case they have another stupid combat trick or something. We're gonna go here. I mean, stupid counter spell. And then we'll get in with these 2. Tapping this to give it lifelink. Okay. Alright, they go to 5. And we don't have any 1-drops in the deck, I don't think. So it doesn't matter how we tap here. Go ahead. They can remove this, or they can like remove one of these. Oh my gosh. Yep, gain 4 life up to 9. Now we have to deal with the 6/6. Okay. It's going to be difficult here. Now these hold... We kind of ran out of time on these hold for ransoms because they can just start freeing them up. So, that's not great. But we'll at least play this. Tap that down. And get in here. Or not tap it down, but it can't attack or block now. Am I okay trading this for a Halo Scarab? Probably? No, because they're going to free this up. We need it to hold back to block at some point. So let's do this. Tap the Sky Crier. We would trade this for their Civil Servant, though. But that's okay. We've gained like 15 life off of it. No need to play the land, I don't think. Alright, so they're probably going to free up Echo Inspector here. Nope, they're going to leave it down. Oh, right. What does this do? Because this can only be done at sorcery speed. Yeah. Okay, so we can exile cleanup crew and get in with everything. So definitely this, and I don't think we want to do one of ours. We're on the offensive now. We need to push this damage while we can. So we'll submit here. And go to combat. Let's get in with everything. Yep, got to do that at sorcery speed, unfortunately. So it looks like they tried to pass with that ability up, but they can't. So hopefully nothing good off the draw. There we go. Just barely outlasted the Hold for Ransom's ability. Alright, we're on the play. We have 4-drop, 5-drop, 6-drop, a thing that cares about creatures and no way to cast Hold for Ransom. I don't think we can keep this. I mean, we have to draw white, we have to draw creatures, and we have to draw lands. So, we have to mulligan that there. This one is definitely better, so we'll put this back. And then play Servant into Overseer, likely, unless we find another citizen. Okay, they have a 2-2, we have a 2-3. Not a bad draw if we can find another land. This is not a citizen, unfortunately. So we'll play that. See if we can find a land here. Am I okay trading this for backup agent? Not right now. Alright, they got all their colors. This is a citizen, though. So that's not great. But now we have a 4-4. So let's see if the 4-4 stays on the battlefield. If it doesn't, then they can get in for 3 lifelink. And then we swap life totals. Okay, so very clearly a trick here. Oh, okay. They're gonna give it +1 Broker's Charm, probably. There's the Broker's Charm. And it's got lifelink, so they gained 7 life this turn, which sucks. But might have to hold for ransom this stupid thing. Don't want them gaining much more life. What do you have? Is it a hexproof trick or something? No? Okay. Totally fine trading this for backup agent if they want to. Nice. Nice. Alright, well, this thing gained a bunch of life. I mean, it's good on our side, but we don't have any creatures to do anything with it, though. Is this a citizen? Of course it's not. Alright. Let's connive here. Guess I'll get rid of Sawjack, and then we can either exile this... Well, no, we can't even use Revelation of Power. So we have to exile this. But if we get this down, it kind of stonewalls their board. Could also just get rid of Revelation of Power, because we can't even cast it right now. And this is just another creature. Let's get rid of that. Go to combat. I think I'm going to hit here. May as well just get him with this too, because if we hold this back and they kill Informant, they still have another attack on us. So let's just get him with everything. In the turn. Ugh, gosh, this stupid lifelink creature has just been destroying us. Gotta take 5 now. Guess that was a reason to hold this back. Go up to 22. I feel like we've dealt like 15 points of damage to them so far. Just give it to the forest here. And then I guess now we cast it. You can't attack or block. Thank you. And now I think, because this gets lifelink, I think I will tap it even though they can do that. So, look, now they're all the way down to 12 even though they've gained like 15 life off of this. So if it weren't for this, they would be long dead. Alright, 6 mana. What do you got? Okay. We'll just do this, because if we draw a land next turn, we can free up the Spars Adjudicators. So we'll get in here, because that's our only attack. Alright, I think we have to just block with everything here. We need to get this stupid thing off the battlefield. Because it is dominating this game right now. Don't tell me... Oh my gosh. So we can't even kill... I think we do kill it. With these two, they now kill it. Oh, nope, not even. Jeez, jeez, jeez. How long does this have to survive? Okay, so I guess we'll give it 2+1/+1 counters, you say. Guess we'll go here with our flyer. Then we can triple block this thing now. And then hope they don't have another trick. We have dealt like 30 points of damage to them this game. Alright, can't be blocked now. So we dead next turn. Is that right? Holy moly. You are annoying. You are so annoying. It's got lifelink, but it doesn't matter. And then we pay 4 to draw a card, and then we die. Yeah, that was fun. Gosh, freaking cat survived the whole game and attacked every turn. Okay, on the play here, we have Skycrier into Overseer, so we'll keep this one. Take that back. We have Civil Servant into probably Skycrier to get the trigger off of this. No, actually, because we can go double Skycrier next turn, I'm just going to attack with this and then play Overseer so that we can be more mana efficient with that. Could also go Entourage next turn. We have some options here. All of the 2 mana, like gold cards in the set so far have been insanely good. Civil Servant, Snooping Newsy, Body Dropper. I guess Jetmir's Fixer is like kind of the worst one of them. There's also Celestial something or other in blue-white. It's like blue-white 1. That one's been pretty good too. So we can't attack with Overseer. I think getting a 4/4 down is going to be pretty good. I know we can get Skycrier, but then next turn we can play both of these and get double Alliance trigger off of the Entourage. So let's bluff here. It's only a flyer, right? Blocks a creature with flying, yeah. So we're going to bluff. Hopefully get that 2 points of damage through. Yep, they called our bluff. Good for them, good for them. And then we'll do this here. Social Climber, they have a 3/2. Alright, so let's play Skycrier. Still getting priority here for a single red or a single green. It could be the first strike trick. I don't even know what it's called. Kindled something or whatever. Let's give it here. Then we'll play Sawjack and probably still give it here. And I'm only going to attack with this and not this, because I don't want to trade this for like just a Social Climber or something. So let's attack here and tap the Skycrier down. And we have a 5/5. I'm not sure what that red trick is. Let's see. Either single red or single green. Daring Escape. Single red. Target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Pretty sure that's what they have. Could be a single green as well. I'm not sure what that card would be. Alright, guess we're playing Skycrier here. And we're going to have to get that card out of their hand basically now. So we can go Overseer and then attack, and they likely have to trade their combat trick for the Overseer. And then Civil Servant can start getting in again. So let's attack here. I'm okay trading this for Sawjack here at this point. Still not okay with trading it for Entourage, though. So we'll see if that's what it was. See if they use the Fury or whatever I just said it was. Oh, there's that +2/+2 trick in green as well. So it could be either of those. And that one as well. We have a lot of tricks. Okay. You did it. That one's probably the best one they could have done. Gave them a couple triggers here too, so. Yep. Alright, not sure I want to be giving them more cards, but we need cards too is the problem. Alright, here's more creatures. They get to draw a card now from this one too. Yeah, they're kind of doing the things here. Another Sawjack. Yeah. They have all of the creatures. Alright, this could be wrong, but I need a card as well. I didn't mean I needed 2 lands that don't help me whatsoever. That's not what I meant. So, go ahead. Okay. So clearly some sort of trick again. We'll trade this one here, and if we block that, they're going to use a trick to kill it. Rather than trade with, like, Civil Servant, because this is not attacking anymore, unfortunately. So let's do that and see how they want to blow us out here. Okay. Alright, so there's that trick. We got another one. God. Alright, yeah, you did it. You have all the tricks. Alright, well, we still need more cards. Why? Just drawing all the lands here. I know we're giving them more cards too, but I think we can keep up. We have a lot of creatures in our deck. We have 17 in our deck, and we've already gotten rid of well over half our lands. Alright, that's a problem for the amount of tricks that they have here. They probably have like double Virtuoso in this deck, which is why they're running so many tricks here. Okay, so here's another one. +4, +4. Alright, so they have at least one more for the family here. So let's make them use it here if they want to. There. And then here. So they don't have 3 of them in hand, do they? So we do this. We do this and then that. Yeah, let's just do it like this. See which one they wanna eat here. If they're using a trick on one of these, at least they're not saving it for this. So, okay, there it is. Gosh, we are playing against combattricks.deck here. Alright, we need more cards. At least we can cast Lagrilla. Well, there's Lagrilla as well. So what do we get rid of here? We probably have to get rid of their token. Just because they can't get it back. We're going to have to trade this thing off for something as much as we're blocking here. We could also... I don't think it matters doing one of our own. So we'll pass the turn here. I mean, maybe we could try to deck them with this Sky Crier. Just keep drawing and drawing and drawing, and then we just keep stalling out the board over and over again. And that gives trample, so that's not great. They didn't get any priority there, which was weird. I mean, maybe they use a combat trick again, but like... Let's just trade this here and try to eat that there. You're just gonna... Do they have a post-combat kill something? Ah, I see. Okay. That's what they were doing. Trying to get their 2-drop back here. Alright, we need more cards. Have another one. By that I meant we need all of the lands in our deck. We have 10, 11 lands so far in our top 21 cards here. There's another Entourage. I think this is probably going to do it. We've drawn like 6 lands every time we've tried to give them cards as well. So they just seem to be not drawing the lands, and we're drawing like all of them. So I think our strategy was still fine. And then Giada, yeah, and then we just like ran out of gas here. So had we not been giving them cards every turn, we would have already lost. So at least there's that. Alright, this is a lifelinker. Are we just trying to deck them here at this point? I think we are. So, no blocks. I'm not sure we care about their life. Alright, let's play the decking game. No reason not to do this, I guess. Speakeasy server, that helps. Okay, so we'll do this. And you can't attack. And then we'll gain some life here. And no attacks. They're down to 9. Come on, Skycrier, take us the distance. I don't even know what's happening, but sure, do it. If they play multiple creatures a turn, they could get closer to decking themselves with Rumor Gatherer as well, so. But then they're playing multiple creatures a turn, which is also bad for us. Okay. Interesting they aren't killing the Skycrier, because that's the only way we're going to win. Maybe they have multiple of those, though, so. Yeah, I think as soon as Skycrier down, I think I'm going to concede here. Well, I guess I'll trade Sawjack for Giada here. Don't see why not. And then I'll try to do that. Okay. Creature down. No, so 1, 2, 3. Let's draw a card here. Try to see if we can find another creature. Or Vivian, I guess, too. Not quite a creature. But we can hold up both of these now. We are at 19, so not looking outstanding. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we can make them draw down to 5, and then next turn 1. Yeah, that's probably going to do it. Yeah. Yeah, because now I mean, they have way too many creatures for this to really do much here, so. Alright. They have 5 turns to kill us. They could probably do it next turn, but go ahead. Okay. I'm not even sure what Vivian does anymore on this board. That probably does it. Yeah, alright. We tried. We tried. Yeah, we'll keep this here. We have Skycrier. We'll find another land for Overseer, and then we'll be off to the races. Everything will be perfect. We will not at all miss a land drop. Told you. All right. And not only did we not miss a land drop, we've got all of our colors. Everything is good to go. So next turn we can blitz Kaldaya Strong Arm, put a 2/1/1 counters on Skycrier, and then just say deal with that. Maybe they've got Strangle or something, but if they don't, then they're just going to be dead. Alright, can you kill the Skycrier? There's a lot of ways to do that in red, so they might be able to. But then we've still got another flyer. Ooh, interesting. Oh, nothing. Alright. Let's get in then, I guess. Play Servant and Halo Scarab, I suppose. I guess they missed a land drop last turn, so see what they can do with 4 mana now. Jewel Thief. I will hold you for ransom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Exaxes. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Pretty straightforward game there. Alright, double Skycrier. We'll keep it here. Broker's Hideout, finding a white because of all the white in our hand, I think. That way we can double spell at some point, maybe. Mayhem Patrol, yeah, yeah. Must be blocked if able. I think I'd be willing to trade that for a Skycrier here. So we'll just do this, and in case they kill one of them, I'm going to hold it back so we can still trade for the decoy here. So they won't even hit with it. Alright, no blocks. Okay, Masked Bandits. That's probably something we're going to want to hold for ransom here at some point. Okay, so do we blitz Strong Arm, put 2/1/1 counters on this, and have lifelink? Or do we just play an Entourage, which holds back basically their whole board for now? Because next turn, maybe if we draw a land, we can do this, still get the counters. I think I'm going to play the Entourage, get a 4/4 down, hit them for 1 here. And see what they want to do now. Yeah, this thing has proven to have been a big problem most of the time it comes down. So if they kill the entourage, which they will, we still have a block here. So we'll take 5 now, I guess. Now we can go strong arm, put the counter here. Or just adjudicators, you can't attack. No, I want to get the counters on this thing, start gaining some more life here. See if they can deal with the 3/3 lifelink now. Another one. Blitzed this time. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good one to blitz. Because it forces a block like that. So we'll let them do that, because we don't really have a choice. Then we can just adjudicators now. Next turn. Do something else. Yeah, let's just do this. And say you can't attack or block. And then get in for 3 lifelink. Now they're just going to play Masked Bandits, probably, and then we get to hold it for ransom. Oh, they're not. Okay. I see. Okay, well now this thing is just going to trade, so. Interesting. So what we can do... is hold for ransom this thing, attack here, and then eat that with Revelation of Power. And then now we have another, still a 5/5 flyer that's unopposed for the time being. But this is going to get more expensive. Well, not really, because we're keeping it. So this is going to be a 4/3. And this will be a 5/5. So let's just say you can't attack or block, or you, yeah, you're held for ransom. Get in here, and here, I guess. No reason not to get in with both. And then they're going to block the Skycrier with the Sawjack, and we'll just Revelation of Power here. And we'll double trade there too, so that's fine. So now if they get down to Masked Bandits, we still have a 3/3 flying lifelink. And then we have more flyers on the way. So unless they... I mean, they have to kind of free this thing up. And even then, we have more flyers. So it's just a matter of, can we outrace them at this point? There's the Masked Bandits. We'll just play this here and then get in. Okay, fair. They did deal with it. Can't block. Alright, gain a life and then get in for 3. Still, their clock is awkward because I can only deal 6 down to 1 next turn. Still can't free up Assassin yet. But we are going to 14 now. Yeah, that's something. Next turn they can free up Assassins, but they will still be dead because they're going to 2. So we'll attack, play our creature, and hope they can't kill us. Because if they free up assassins, they just die. So that should do it. Because we can still hit them for 3 past it, even if they kill one of them. Look on other planes, yeah, because that's what we needed. Alright, got the win. Yeah, another land. Thank God we got it when we did, because... Sure. Okay, on the play here with, yeah, decent enough hand. Hold for Ransom is kind of like a 4 or 5 drop in this hand. But we've got Jewel Thief into something else, so there's that. Great draw there. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of one of these. We need to keep the land, obviously. So, we'll get rid of the Sawjack here. They'll play Civil Servant. Hopefully that doesn't completely destroy us like it did a couple games ago. But I don't think they can remove this and play a Citizen this turn. Can only do one. And I'll be willing to trade Jewel Thief for a Civil Servant if they're giving it lifelink every turn. At least I think I will. Maybe that's wrong. Okay. Okay, so do we want to hold something for Ransom here? Or just play an Elegant Entourage? Like get in with both, trade something off, and then play a 4/4? Let's do that. Okay. I'll play a 4/4 here. Next turn we can get double alliance triggers if the Entourage is still around. Okay, double servant. We don't kill them soon. This can get out of hand here. Let's see if they have a response to this. They don't, so we can give it here. And then if we hold one of these for Ransom... Yeah, problem with that is they can still tap... Like, if they attack with this one, they can tap this one to get the lifelink out of it. So I'm just going to get the additional trigger here. Get in here. We could trade this for one of them. And I'm holding this back so that they can't hit us with lifelink. Okay, so they will trade for one. That's okay, because we just got these free triggers off of that from Entourage here, so... Is a citizen. That is as well. Another land. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this now. And then... So we could trade Sawjack for a Gardener. It's probably not good enough. We could trade Skycryers here. Also probably not good enough because of the alliance triggers. So let's just get in with that. And then hope we don't keep drawing lands like we have this entire draft. I mean, we're playing 17. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe we could play 16. But here we are. Alright, that makes it difficult to get through now that they have a treasure to crew it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, take a card because we're not doing anything. Alright, only a creature? Any target creatures. So it can't get rid of this. So I think I will play Lagrella and probably get rid of Sky Crier? That way this one has attacks. And then we could also, what's it, crew 3? We could also get rid of our Sawjack in case this dies. It'll come back as a 4/5 reach. Because we're not blocking this. I mean, we can block that, technically. We could double block it here and then get these both these things back, and this one comes back very big. No, I'm just going to submit one. I'll give it here. Yeah, crew it now, crew it now. Darn. Okay, go to combat. Hit them for 2. Regulator, but they don't have any counters, so at least there's that. That does kind of blank our Sky Crier now, which is not great. Holy moly. I mean, this could be wrong, but like, we're just gonna sit here and do nothing. So there's Vivian at the very least. So, and there's the train. Hey. Alright, there's another flyer. Alright, let's go ahead and make a Rhino here, I think. We could also just mill 5 and put all the creatures into our hand.
It can thrive anywhere.
But gosh, just making 4/4s. I mean, just cranking out 4/4s because I think it's going to survive here because we have double reach protection.
We're gonna knock you down.
And a way to give thing +2/+2. So, still can't attack because of this stupid Capenna Express, though. And if we get it down to 1, then we can just +1 and get some creatures into our hand here. First time we played Vivian this draft. Let's see how well it does. Alright, what do you got? I'm gonna send all out at Vivian. Hopefully they don't have prize fight. That would be a way they could kill it without us even having a chance to block. Okay. Looks like they are going to try to go for it here. Okay, we'll go to blockers. We could block that, eat it, trade here, and then trade Entourage for that. I think I'm okay trading Skycrier for Skycrier. So let's try this. +3/+3 into a 9/9. Alright. So what we can do is we can give this +2/+2 and then it still just trades for that. And hopefully they don't have another thing in their hand. Okay, that resolves. Let's see what else they have. Alright, let's hope they don't have another response here. They have something in hand, so... Okay, everything happens. Not bad. We're left with still a reach creature, a 4/4, and a 3 loyalty Vivian. So we'll make another Rhino. And then make a 3/3 flyer here.
I brought some muscle along.
And do we attack with the Rhino? Because they have something up. They have an instant. So what if we attack with this one and they kill this one? We can still block these effectively. So I think we do. I mean, they are at 10 after all. So... Kill shot. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so they probably have some sort of trick if they're going for it here. So I think I'm going to triple block. Make sure it dies. Okay, that's fine. It just trades with the Rhino now. I mean, they do draw a card, but we made sure it died. And there is the power of a Planeswalker in Limited. Alright, we're on the play. And we have no way to cast any of our spells. But if we draw a white, this hand is insane. Don't think we can risk it. Alright, we'll keep this, and I guess we put back an island, because this does... Double island does basically stone cold nothing for us, so... Not gonna do it. Very much need a white. We need a lot of things with this hand, unfortunately, but... Well, at least we got the white. We're a step closer to Observer now, but now we need some more creatures. Professional Face Breaker. Whenever one or more you get a treasure, sacrifice a treasure, you can play the top card. Okay, I'll play Servant, and then I guess we'll get in here and then play Pinions. And then next turn we have Observer if we want it. Yeah, they might have a trick. I know they get a treasure, but I want to get this down and be able to attack with this and get lifelink and all that kind of stuff. Gathering Throng is a good one. How many do you got? 2. They might not have gotten any more because they can, they'd have to discard if they got more than 2. So 2's good. Alright, we can't even do this plus this. We can give it flying. I just want to get this down. Do they have a response? They do. Okay, so something at instant speed here. I don't want to trade this for a Throng. I am fine trading that for a Throng, though. Okay. Pass the turn, and then next turn we have a good amount of things in the air here. Combat trick to push some damage too if we want to. More Throngs? I mean, they gotta have removal here at some point, right? God. Okay, a 2 mana 5/4. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then a 4 mana 5/4. Alright. Let's go and grab a green, I think. Now we can give this flying. I mean, we're taking 12 on the backswing. But we're dealing 5, 6, 7. And the next turn we could win. Theoretically. If they don't play any flyers. Or removal. I think that's our best chance. Alright. No flyers, no removal. Come on. Okay. Take 12. Because against double 5/4s and a menace creature, I mean, if we hold these things back, we're not winning. Okay, that won't do it. Do they have any more? No. That also won't do it. No, don't have Strangle. Okay. What do they have? They still have priority here. Well, we're going for it, because we have no reason not to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we still have treasure to cast Revelation of Power here. Okay, I don't know that this can give reach in any way. Yeah, may as well give it lifelink. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. There we go. We got lucky there. But we did it. Actually, we didn't even technically need the Revelation of Power. So there we go, because we were able to tap that and give it +1/+0. That is fine. 6 and 2. Can we get the first trophy of the format? Cross your fingers. Okay, great hand here. We've got Informant or Skycrier on turn 2. Quick Draw Dagger to kind of push through some damage if we want to. So, good hand. We got all our mana as well. Might be willing to pitch Revelation of Power unless we can get the counter here. I don't think it's worth... I mean... I don't think it's worth going for that counter when we have 5 lands already. So we're just going to get rid of that. Play Lagrella here and actually get rid of both of these when this ETBs again at Connives. I'm also fine just trading this because they lose access to the shield counter. Didn't think so. So let's just exile both of these. I want to try this out. I've never actually done both of them. Let's see. Yeah. So let's do both. And then we'll get the extra connive out of it as well, if they choose to kill it. Just want to try out using both the abilities and doing our own as well. Don't know how often you're going to want to do that with this card, but we'll see. Interesting. Now everything's locked down. For mana purposes, I think I'm just going to go Sawjack here. Nothing. Alright. Well, let's get in with Sawjack. Go to damage. Play a Skycrier. Pass the turn. Yep, can't do anything about that. Grifter. The card's been pretty good. So do we just play Adjudicators here? Or we can go Sawjack and then do this and then play it next turn? I think I want to play Adjudicators. Just get that 4/4 down. Okay, they will connive. Getting rid of Strangle. Interesting. Oh, that's why I can't even cast it. I guess that's why. Are they just 5-color nonsense, maybe? Okay, we have a 1/1. So we can attack with the 1/1, give it the dagger and the Revelation of Power to eat the Grifter even if it connives. We miss out on playing extra creatures by doing that though. But for as long as they have this, they're probably going to use it to connive. So what we can do is we can attack, we're going to use Revelation of Power, they're going to connive, then we're going to quick draw dagger and still eat it. So there they go with that. We'll give it +2/+2. They will likely connive in response. Let's make them discard a non-land. They're going to have to do it if they want to try to eat this now. They probably really want to pitch a land, but are incentivized not to. So, yeah. So there's that, and then we'll just quick draw a dagger. And this, my friends, is why you don't play Witness Protection, because we still got value out of that card, and we're left with what's now a 2/2. That's why this card is not outstanding. We still were able to eat their Hypnotic Grifter and be left over with a 2/2. So. Okay. No plays. Let's just play this, try to gain 3 life. We did. Do they have Kill Shot? Nope. They have literal nothing. 4 colors of mana, 5 cards in hand, and literal. Okay, now they have all 5. What do you got? Still nothing. Okay. Well, let's go. I'm gonna kill this one somehow. Yeah, that happens. Got rid of a couple good cards, but it's okay. Then we'll go Servant. Nope, we'll go Sawjack. I guess. Is this a Citizen? No. And yeah, I think I'm willing to move this over here. End the turn. They got everything in their deck, so every card they draw can be a powerful one here. We just got to get them to 0 before they do it. I mean, yeah, they're just like full on 5 colors. Strangle, Deal Gone Bad, Hypnotic Grifter, Broker's Veteran. They're just doing like all of the 5 colors. Just every card they can fit in. Okay. I was suspicious of that, but it's okay. We do get this back. What do we get rid of now? So we are choked on green, so it's definitely going to be a green card. Probably this one. Because if we draw a land, we can blitz this, plus also play this, maybe. And now we have a 5/4 as well. So let's hit them for 5. Okay, they will chump. Then we can Jewel Thief and Skycrier here. And then we have the ability to blitz this next turn and really hope they don't have yet another sweeper. Playing Depopulate in a straight 5-color deck. They only have one color that they have double of, and it's white, so guess they got lucky with that one there. They are facing lethal. It's important to note. Okay, they'll kill that one and then pass. Now we can play this. We can blitz Strong Arm and do Quick Draw Dagger. Yeah, so let's blitz this. Put the counters here. Equip this here. And is that enough? That is exactly enough. All right, finally, after, what is this, our 6th draft, maybe 5th draft? We finally got our first trophy of the format with a nice little green-white / brokers deck. Great to get there, finally, and we are on the way to having our win percentage increase as we go. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Stick around till the end screen to check out all of our new Capenna drafts here on the channel, or to check out our trophy playlist, if that is of interest to you as well. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow for your daily draft.